welcome back to Lego by the Book. Today I'm going to be building set 6783, which probably has a name, but I have no idea what it is. Anyway, it is an old spaceship with light and sound, and it is super cool. This was sent to me by Alex from Germany, and that is absolutely amazing. He even sent me a German battery for the light and sound, which is pretty amazing. This is a set I remember ogling as a kid, thinking that it was so cool, but knowing that the whole light and sound thing put it probably well out of my budget. But here it is, mine at last, and so I am going to build it. So here we go. We start out with a couple of classic old space, pre-visor space. Oh no. And a droid. Meep. And then we have our cockpit, which is removable. As with many of the sets in this era, the cockpit can pop off and leave the station behind. It's a neat design. I like it. Moving on. And now we get to something that actually surprised me. I was not expecting the back end to be two parts. I was only expecting it to be one big base that kind of came off, but it turns out there's more than one. And here we have the one that has the lights and sounds connected to it. It's got a battery pack here, you push it. And this is actually the first time I've ever had one of these noisemakers that worked. And it actually has two different sounds. So that is really cool. You can also make it so the lights don't blink just by reversing them, which I have no idea why that works or how that works, but it's pretty darn nifty. Okay, they use the cockpit canopies to create the doors that double as ramps. So when they fold down, they form ramps. And I think that is pretty darn nifty. This connects to here. Now we have the beginnings of a ship. It's just missing a bit, so let's build the bit. And here we have the second pod. This one, instead of black canopies, has translucent blue. There were a few parts missing from this. There were minor parts. There were 3 1x1 white plates missing, and then there was one substitution. These panels on the top, which open up, are supposed to be translucent blue, but one of them had been replaced with an opaque blue one. Luckily, I had a translucent blue one to correct that. So, yeah, that's neat. But it doesn't end there. I was expecting it to end there, but it does not. Now this locks onto here, and that gives us the main part of the ship, but there is more. So, let's continue on. The next little bit appears to be the engines. And I'm not sure why they felt the need to make them removable, but they did. It connects right up there on the top, but we are not done. As no exploration vessel would be complete without a rover, we do in fact have a rover, which connects right at the back as well. Oh, jeez. No. Tearing the ship apart. And then our droid can go inside. So, we have I think I see why that comes off, because we could pop off, say, a research station at one location. We could pop off a research station at another location, and sure enough, we can still have a rocket on our ship. So that's why the rocket came off. I understand. Now these, of course, could come off together, and I assume you could pop that off and put this, sure enough, on there. So yeah, it is indeed fully modular, which is just really neat. I really always loved that about these early space sets. The modularity, the influences on my preferences today can be seen in the things I enjoyed in my past. That is a really cool set. Give it up. Get it nice and close. Lots of detail, lots of little bits of color here and there, lots of lights. Oh, of course, the lights. That is pretty nifty. Now, what's even niftier is that it came with extra lights. And these are not common parts. I'm gonna go ahead and add them. Oh, I had it right the first time. There we go. More lights. Now we have some yellow lights. All the lights in all of the land. Just neat. They do not all blink at the same frequency. That is cool. All right. Well, this will definitely be going on in my collection of vintage space. I may have to move some stuff around because I'm running out of room, but this one is cool enough. It definitely needs to be up there. I will probably pop out the battery because I don't want to leave it in there, obviously, or it will corrode. That is pretty awesome. So my thanks to, I hope it was Alex. Was it Alex? Was it Alex? It appears to be Alex. My thanks to Alex from Germany for sending this awesome vintage set. And my thanks to you guys for watching.